Let's go to the Donald Trump historic hush money trial now. The former president has been accused of violating a gag order by criticising and intimidating witnesses. He now could be fined for that. Michael, Trump says this case is a sham. What do you think his chances are of getting out of this scot-free?
I'm not sure with a sort of hung jury and a biased judge whether he's got any chance of getting out of it. You don't have to be a Trump supporter to be opposed to the use of law against political opponents. His judgment day should be at the election. And all of these faux legal cases that have been arraigned against him, including this, the most shallow of them all, by an Attorney General in New York who should be dealing with street crime and the terrible rise in murder and violence in New York. So much so that foreign tourists don't want to go to America, don't want to go and visit the Big Apple anymore. So, you know, the wrong emphasis by the justice system in America, the use of law, which is very South American, Venezuelan style against political opponents. And, you know, Donald Trump's not the most beautiful person in the world, but that he paid hush money to a porn star lover, I mean, really, is that should exclude him from being the next president of the United States?
Yeah, it's certainly the weakest case. Before we go, Michael Kroger, I want to ask you about yet another case of eye-watering hypocrisy when it comes to flying private jets. This time, Queensland Premier Stephen Miles has been caught out. The reports say that he used 2 private jets, one for himself and one for Police Minister Mark Ryan. This, according to a report in The Australian. The pair were conducting a regional crime tour of the state. They were flying, according to the media reports, the same routes on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, but for some reason they couldn't fly together on the one jet. Michael Kroger, this is just getting ridiculous now. Such a waste of money.
Well, it is. I mean, yeah, ask these people, if you were spending your own money, would you have 2 jets? If you're spending your own money, they'd have 1 jet, or better still, they'd take some kind of alternate transport which is much cheaper. The poor old taxpayer gets beaten over the head every day by these careerist politicians like Miles and others who've never had proper jobs in the private sector. They've never run a business. They think money is free. It's on a money tree. And another disgraceful episode of just, you know, government sort of largesse, spending the public's money as if it's come off a money tree. I mean, shame on him. The good news, Sharri, is he won't be flying much after the election in October because he won't be Premier any longer.
Yeah, but is the opposition bloke much different on policy?
I hope so, and I think so. Certainly a lot tougher on crime, and that's one of the big problems today in Queensland, as we know.